Hello, this is the second step of the round tower. So for this step, we are going to be making the tower walls. First thing I want to do is make sure that I have selected one of the rectangles that is around our polygon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the push-pull tool in order to pull up that first piece. Now I want to get a better look here, so I want to go ahead and rotate to the side so I can see how tall I am pulling these around. Okay, so right now my first piece is a little bit too big. So I'm going to go ahead and lower it. Now, in order to get these next couple pieces here to go up, that looks like a round staircase, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on my piece. Now, as you can see for this particular piece, and this might happen to you, so we're just going to go over it now. I don't want it to drop out like that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control Z. That will reverse my problem that I have. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right click this box because when I click on it to do what I need to do, it disappears. This is a glitch. It is known, but there is a way to fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and reverse the face on this first face. Now, the only thing it's going to do is it's going to change the color, but it will alleviate the black disappearing problem. So now what I can do is I can go ahead and use the push-pull tool, which is what I have here, and I'm going to go ahead and double click, which takes this up to the next step. And I can do that all the way through. So yeah, this whole thing is going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and reverse face, double click, double click, double click. Yep. So we'll just reverse all of the faces to make sure that they don't go the opposite direction, which is what they seem to want to do now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and double click, double click, double click. And every time I double click, it's going to make it go up a little bit more. And you're going to do that all the way around the polygon. Until you have it completely done. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate so I can see a little better. So now that I have all of my steps, I should say, done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the center piece. So let me get a better angle here. All right, I'm going to use push-pull again, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. Now, every time I hit a stair, it's going to stop and tell me it's limited to that. Just keep clicking, just click on it, and it will let you keep pulling it up, and eventually it will stop fighting with you. So let's get a better view again. A lot of moving around involved, which is okay. As long as you get a better view of what you're doing, there is nothing wrong with that. So I think this should be good here. So every step is going to go ahead and stop. So you want your tower to be taller than your biggest piece. And then that's how your tower should look before we start adding windows.